What is going on, guys? This is Titan AKT. If you're following me on our social media platforms, in this video I'm going to go over a stock that I think has potential to move further to the upside. I'm also going to give my thoughts on the stock market. Is the bear market over, at least for a little bit? Are we looking at some more upside right now? And yeah, so if you are interested in that kind of content, if you want more of this content, do not forget to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Comment whatever stocks you may be interested in below. Crypto, we do it all, and I will try my best to go over it. All right, but without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, so looking at the SPY, plain and simple, I am bullish. Okay, I am bullish on the market right now. I do think we're going to see more upside sometime this week, at least for the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to show you guys why. All right, so for the SPY right now, we are looking at a potential triple top. I know I just said I'm bullish for the next couple of weeks, but hear me out. All right, so hear me out. So 388 is my target as far as breaking for the SPY. We did break that pre-market, but we need to see if it can break with volume. That way we can hold and maybe see a move towards 390 next. All right, so 390 is our psychological level. Always take psychological levels seriously. 390, 380, 400, things like that. Okay, so 390, if we hold 388 with some type of volume, with some type of pressure within the market, we could see a move towards 390. All right, now best case scenario is let's look at a smaller time frame. Best case scenario is 393. Okay, so the reason why I say 393 is this gap over here, and what the market likes to do is tease gap fills. All right, it likes to get you excited about a gap fill where it just keeps going. It looks like it's ready to close out on a gap, and you get nostalgic, you get happy, you get excited, and you start typing out in whatever group you're in, Weeble, whatever the case may be. Oh, gap fill. It's going to fill up the gap, and then it rug pulls from there. All right, so so just be careful. That's why I say around a 393 395 range is where we can see the SPY go. I won't say necessarily today. That's a huge move if we do see that today, but if we do, then wins win. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything crazy as far as 400 today. I know everybody's looking towards that, but I don't think we're going to see that move. Okay, so again, I think best case scenario, is that we see that move towards that 393 area, minimum 390 if we can hold above 388 at open. And then we see a move back down. Okay, how far down, I have no idea. Okay, so how far down, it's really up to how the market turns out, any news we get, whatever craziness happens. Okay, we are in earnings season. Okay, so that could push us further up. I don't think the market's gonna like crash during earnings season. Okay, so yeah. All right, so worst case scenario is we see this triple top. So we got a top here, and then we see this somehow play out, and then we see a move further down. All right, so if you're a bull, you do not want to see that. All right, triple tops aren't guaranteed. We could just see this just break out and say screw this area here, and then we see a move further up, and then we get that gap fill, all right, towards 400. So that would be great. All right, but always prepare worst case scenario, guys. All right, so next, we're going to go over the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is looking really good, okay? This is why I am bullish. It's one of the main reasons I am bullish within the market, at least for a week or two, the next couple of weeks, whatever the case may be, maybe till earnings season is over, where we see more upside. Okay, so the Nasdaq is looking really good. If you look at the chart, we have a falling wedge pattern. Okay, falling wedge pattern. All right, someone was asking me about this head and shoulders pattern, so we'll go over that in a bit. But I like this falling wedge pattern. It looks very, very solid. Okay, again, we got a lot of little micro patterns in here. We got a head and shoulders, we got a triple top, looks like it's ready to form, all that stuff. But I think the falling wedge is going to actually play out. Now, it's not going to play out, I don't think it's going to play out all the way up here, but you never know. Okay, summer rally is a thing. Okay, summer rally is a thing. but the summer rally tends to be the weakest rally of the year. Okay, we have other rallies like Christmas rally and things like that, but I think the summer rally is not that great of a rally. I think it's going to be short-lived. I could be wrong, okay? And if I'm wrong, that's completely fine too. It's a win, all right, regardless. But worst case scenario, we don't see this completely play out, and then we see a move further down. And worst case scenario is this falling wedge completely fails, and then we just break completely down, okay? I don't know what can cause that. It will have to be some crazy inflation data, some news, okay, some crazy news where we see this just completely break down and we lose this pattern completely. Then this head and shoulders pattern plays out, then this triple top plays out, all that stuff plays out towards the downside. So if you're a bear, that's the kind of move you want. If you're a bull, you don't want that. All right, you don't want that kind of move at all. All right, so right now for the Nasdaq, best case scenario I'm looking at is a move close to 14,000. I don't think we're going to get 14,000. I think the market is going to tease 14,000, could tease the 14,000, and then we see, you know, a rug, some type of rug pull. All right, so it could get messy. All right, otherwise, yeah. So that's my thoughts on the Nasdaq right now. Again, we are in earnings season. We got Tesla earnings coming up. We got all the techs coming up as far as earnings. So that can drive us further up within the market. I think that can potentially carry us to the upside. And then after that, who knows? All right. But the stock that I am looking at is Nvidia. All right. Nvidia. I like Nvidia. If we look at our Discord, I did a signal on Nvidia last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. So Nvidia, July 22nd, 160 strike. I told them to make this a day trade, take profit when you see fit. I didn't alert that I was closing. Normally I alert when I'm closing, and I'm still holding on to these contracts on Nvidia. So I really like this play. My target was 163. I also had Tesla at 750. I haven't seen where Tesla is, but 163 was my target, and as you guys can see, 163 was hit. All right, hopefully it holds at open. Okay, this video is probably going to be out by open anyway, but hopefully it holds. So pre-market right now we're at 163. We got into Nvidia around 155, 156, so some good profit there, some good profit. So hopefully everybody held within the group, or some people held. But regardless, profit is profit. So really like this play, but I think we can see a further move up. Okay, so I'm looking at 165 and 160. What's this? The daily chart? Yeah, 165, 168. If I wanted to go long, I am looking at 180 tops. Okay, I know this is all the way up here, 240. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for that. Okay, if we measure out the falling wedge, it leads all the way to 240. It's showing all the way to 240 where this gap is over here to be filled. I'm not gonna get my hopes that high. All right, I'm gonna lowball it and I'm gonna say 180. 180 is the move that we could potentially see for Nvidia. So if you are a long trader, definitely a leap trader, wherever the case may be, 180. Okay, stick to 180. Okay, but if you see something else that confirms that 240 move that I was looking at, then go for it. All right, not financial advice, but yeah. So Nvidia is looking really good. 165 psychological level, and then 168 tops. If you want to go long, look at 180. All right, look at the contracts towards 180. See how they're looking, and go from there. Okay, but otherwise, oh yeah, let's look at Tesla real quick. I got some Tesla heads in the group. All right, Tesla's looking good. All right, 736, not exactly 750. I do think we're going to see that touch to 750, though. I don't think it's necessarily over. Okay, it is Monday. Mondays get pretty crazy, but I do think we're going to see 750 on Tesla. All right. And right now we're in a solid little uptrend. Okay, but otherwise that's all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment any stocks that you may be interested in below, crypto, whatever the case may be, and I will do my best to go over them. All right, but until next time, guys, peace.
If I said I'm perfect, I'd be lying. I'ma give my all till I'm dying. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. First rule to me